don't stand in line, I don't pay for clothes for that. But I'll wait for you. I don't like to drink, I don't like to think for that. When I'm under you, I'm bending it over in my four-leaf clover. I'm so in love, so in love. There's no one above, up above. Forever's a long time, yes. My blue jeans will last me all.
So let's jump right into it. We got Daniel Caesar's Japanese Denim, real laid back, nice track. It's in the key of C minor. That's a E flat major. With that being said, we're gonna jump right into it. It's nothing but a series of, pretty simple, easygoing chords, followed by the occasional, double stops in between the mix, and just a minor pentatonic slide run. And it's real simple. So it's gonna start, you got the drums kicking in. It's gonna start right there on that D sharp major chord, and I want to say it's a D sharp 7. But your basic major chord shape on the A string, and at the same time it's like the synchronicity here. So it's played between two guitars. You got the one guitar playing the D sharp major, and the other guitar is right here on that pentatonic scale. Then we're gonna jump straight into this A sharp major. You can say the A sharp 7. Just an A sharp, your typical major chord shape, which you got the chord right up in there. But but yeah, so we're gonna jump straight following that A sharp. You're gonna go down into this F minor 7, up into the G sharp minor 7. Just the G sharp minor. And this is where the doozy may come in. It may take a little getting used to the feel of it, because you're gonna go from the minor 7 to dropping that pinky down in there for the minor. You're gonna take it back to the top, which is that D sharp major 7 or major, and then at the same time. So just to rerun that for just to get you more comfortable, more familiar with it. It's D sharp, A sharp, F minor 7. Gonna dwindle and pull that back a little bit. Then to that G sharp major, or the G sharp minor, excuse me. And the way you want to strum that up, you want to change up the feel, and by doing so, you're gonna every now and again you want to switch up the strumming pattern of either one. Honestly, I'm never really been with playing a song direct. I like to change it up in a very minute way to keep it sounding fresh to the ear, especially with something like this is going over and over. But but for that end to the tail piece, that turns it back around that G sharp major or G sharp minor. You can do that. You know, you can always do. Or, you know, you just. It's all different, tiny, minute ways of just going about it. That'll keep it sounding real fresh and, you know, good. Why not? But, so just to run through the entirety with the double stops as well. So you got that D sharp, you got one, and so for that little run in between those notes, in between those chords, it's nothing but a C minor pentatonic run. If you know your pentatonic scale, we're gonna start on the C. I like to get carried away. I just love playing for the most part. So. And with that being said, you know, you have the extension going up the neck, or excuse me, down the neck. And what you want to do is starts right there on the 6th fret. And what you want to do is from 6/8, 6/8 slides. It's all 6 sliding, sliding. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna start on that 6th fret and you're gonna strum and slide it up into the 8s. So you know, you just want to take it and go away with it. But yeah, so you got it. You hear where I'm going though. So. Right to that A sharp, and that brings me to the A sharp's double stop. It's simply right where your fingers barred at on that 6th fret. You're just gonna go straight to the high E string, and you can either do just up on the 8th fret. You can start here, or you can start here and slide it up there, just to give it more color to it. But what you want to do is just pluck the 2 high strings on the 8th and the 6th fret, 8th and the 6th fret, down to that F minor 7. And what you're gonna do from the minor 7 is it's a little different. You're gonna pluck the B and the G string while, you know, fretting the minor 7 shape. You know. Then you're gonna bring the high E string in and just rake down. And for that G sharp minor, what you're gonna do is just, you know, strum the first 4 or the bottom 4, whichever ones you want to go with. Just strum from the E to the G string. What you want to do is just bring in that B string and just rake down B, G, D, B, G, D. You know, just so. Start it again, just on the G sharp alone, just the G sharp minor alone. So what you want to do is rake that, you know, down, 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 and you want to rake back down to that B string. So you bring it down, and you're gonna bring it right back up. That's where you come in with the, you know, the more aggressive strum. just to get it to ring out a little bit louder. You know, you can bring in the high E string, so just run it back. Now you can do it whichever the way you want, you know, honestly. Whichever way sounds more appealing to you as a player, yay, more power to you. As long as you know you like it, it sounds good, it sounds appeasing, you can make it nice to your audience or whatever. But the key is, and especially playing in a live set, you want to dwindle on a higher string so you stand out, you punch through the cut more. And as basically you won't be, you know, overheard or overdid by the bass or the drummer, particularly the drummer. But so moving on into the latter portion of the song, excuse me, there's a little bridge going on there, and starting from there you're gonna go to that G minor, just a regular G minor, but you want to do a triad, starting with your ring finger on this 5th fret of the D string. You're gonna hear it. It's like, let me see here. So you hear this track. But you get where I'm getting at there. Starts at the G major, or why do I keep saying major? It's the G minor. It's a triad. So now I'll give you the chord chart right over there. You know, you just wanna just twinkle, just doodle around in that pattern, that triad. Then you're gonna slide it up into the A minor triad instead. Then you're gonna go to the C minor for the triad. Following that, you're gonna go back to the G sharp minor, which is, you know, the little ending part. But you're gonna, you know, do the triad this time. You're gonna start to bring in that high E slowly. You'll listen to it, you can feel it through, and you'll know exactly what I'm speaking of. So back into that D sharp. But yeah, see, I just let it cut into it. So you want to add your own voice, your own kind of lead to it as well. Just go for the C minor pentatonic scale, what I just showed you here. But you just want to go for that C minor and just, you know, add color. You can add some color to it, just, you know, twinkling on a couple of notes or a couple of phrases you may be, you know, have in the pocket. Hey, more power to you, man. Just go ahead and make it your own. And, well, let me see. That's definitely, I thought I had a pre-programmed Japanese denim backing track, but you know, why not? You can just let you know. But you hear there. It's nothing but a C minor pentatonic. You know, if you have a looper pedal, you can do just what I did. You know, just come up with something, just to work on a lead or just voicing over. You know, you never know. Just give it some practice, or just to practice on something completely different with that backing track going and play. But yeah, there you have it. Daniel Caesar's Japanese Denim.